it's April from April's Home, and today I thought I would share with you my low-carb Thanksgiving dinner. In this video, I'll be sharing with you what our entire low-carb Thanksgiving dinner looks like, and in other videos, I will go ahead and break down each recipe. I'll post recipes for all the different side dishes in the description box below. I'll be roasting up a turkey, making some carb-free gravy, and serving that with lots of wonderful side dishes, as well as an old-fashioned pumpkin custard for dessert. So let's go ahead now and get the turkey in the oven. For my low-carb Thanksgiving dinner, I'm just simply roasting up my turkey here. This is about a 15-pound turkey. I've just cut up some onions and celery to kind of put around that, and I'm just going to go ahead and roast this in a 350-degree oven according to the time this turkey will take at this weight. I also always make sure to temp my turkeys to make sure that they're fully cooked. So now I'll go ahead and get this roasting in the oven, and then I'll come back and share with you the rest of our low-carb Thanksgiving dinner. The turkey's in the oven now and roasting away. It always smells so delicious when you're roasting a turkey in the house. While the turkey's roasting, I thought I would share with you real quick how I've decorated my house for Thanksgiving. I've only done a couple of little areas in my house for Thanksgiving. I didn't want to go too big because as soon as Thanksgiving's over, I'll be taking everything down and getting decorated for Christmas. But I don't decorate for Christmas until Thanksgiving is over. I really love to enjoy the Thanksgiving season and the rest of autumn. So let's go ahead now and take a look at a few of my Thanksgiving decorations. Here is my Thanksgiving mantle. I decorated it nearly the same last year, but I love bringing decorations out each year. It's fun and traditional to have some of the same decorations show up year after year. So we've got our thankful sign up there, our cute little bobblehead scarecrow that I've had here for years, our little turkey here, the pheasants that I bought last year at Hobby Lobby, my beautiful fox that I keep out year-round, my fun little Snoopy here, my Peanuts Thanksgiving Snoopy figure there, I just love that. And these little pilgrim children that I bought years and years ago when my children were little. Under the TV, I've set out this cute little squirrel in a little birch bark canoe. And here's my bookcase here. I've taken down all the Halloween decorations and added a turkey there. I've just kept up the same foliage that I used for Halloween, but of course put out the turkey and this cute little fall candle there, and the rest of my decorations were already out for the fall. Here's my November bookshelf. I shared this in a video on my Snapdragon Hollow channel. I'll go ahead and link that below as well. These are all of my Thanksgiving and November books. Lots of really great choices there for the grandkids, as well as some fun books that I'll be reading throughout the month of November. And then lastly, in my foyer here on my bookcases, I've just set out my fun little bright mustard orange turkey here. I just love that. And some cute little wood figures that I found in a local shop. This cute little hedgehog with mushrooms. Got this fox here with mushrooms. And my squirrel with mushrooms. So just some cute little touches here for the Thanksgiving holiday. Of course, I wanted to keep that nice and simple so that it would be easy to clean up and get ready to decorate for Christmas here any day now. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at all of my Thanksgiving decorations. And now let's get back to our Thanksgiving dinner. Our turkey is done and out of the oven, so let's go ahead and get that turkey ready and also make up our carb-free gravy. Okay, my turkey is out of the oven. I'm going to go ahead and use some of the drippings in the pan here to make a low-carb gravy to go along with our low-carb Thanksgiving dinner tonight. Now I'm going to try to make a low-carb gravy. This is my first time making this. This is the first turkey that I've cooked since being on a more low-carb diet, so I'm going to try out this low-carb gravy. I'm melting 4 tablespoons of butter in a saucepan here. I've got 2 cups of broth that I've taken out of the turkey pan. I'm going to be seasoning this with garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper, just by taste, and then I'll be thickening it with 3/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum. This is the xanthan gum that I'll be using. It is gluten-free, and again, I'm going to be using 3/4 teaspoon to thicken my gravy here. We'll see how that works out. I'm curious to check this out. Most of my butter is melted. I've poured in my 2 cups of broth. I'm going to go ahead now and add 3/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum. Then I'm going to go ahead and whisk that together until it's nice and smooth. I'll go ahead and add my spices as well as soon as I make sure to get this xanthan gum incorporated into my gravy. I've stirred that in and I'm continuing to let my gravy heat up. I'm going to go ahead now and add salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder just by taste. So a little bit of pepper there, a little bit of salt, just a little dash of garlic powder, and a dash of onion powder. I'll get that stirred up and continue letting this gravy thicken up. I'll be really interested to see how this turns out. I usually make a flour-based roux when I'm making my gravy. I make really pretty good gravy. It's always pretty flavorful. I almost think I should have mixed up the xanthan gum as part of a roux, but we'll go ahead and see how this turns out. I do see a little bit of clumping in there of the xanthan gum, but I think if I whisk it, I can whisk that out. So far, it looks like it's thickening up pretty nicely. Now that the turkey and gravy's done, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the Thanksgiving meal. Here is my low-carb Thanksgiving dinner. It's just about ready to get plated up. I'm so excited to try everything together. I've roasted up a turkey here. I've also baked up some sweet potatoes that I will go ahead and peel and mash while we're serving them. Our stevia sweetened cranberry sauce, our loaded cauliflower casserole, our sausage cauliflower rice casserole. I've also made up some Brussels sprouts with a little bit of butter. I've even made up a batch of low-carb gravy using some xanthan gum. It actually tastes pretty good, and I'm excited to try it with our turkey. And for dessert, we'll be having our pumpkin custard. I am so excited to enjoy this meal. It just looks so beautiful and rustic. I think we are going to really enjoy this low-carb Thanksgiving feast here. We will also, on Thanksgiving Day, be serving up some of our traditional classics as well. We always have a green bean casserole, and I'll have to look into ways next year of making that recipe lower carb as well. And we'll be serving traditional stuffing and traditional pumpkin pie as well. My mother-in-law makes a really wonderful layered Jell-O salad that we'll definitely be enjoying on Thanksgiving Day also. But I thought I would give you options today with all of these wonderful lower carb choices to make your Thanksgiving feast. I had a ton of fun coming up with this menu. I'm going to go ahead now and get our plate all served up, and I'll come back and show you what my Thanksgiving dinner plate looks like. Here's my plate of Thanksgiving dinner all served up. My mashed sweet baked potatoes, my sausage cauliflower rice casserole, my loaded cauliflower casserole, Brussels sprouts, turkey with low-carb gravy, and stevia sweetened cranberry sauce. Then later for dessert, I'll be having some of our pumpkin custard with whipped cream. So that was my low-carb Thanksgiving dinner. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at some of the low-carb options that I made for Thanksgiving dinner. Of course, I made this meal a week before Thanksgiving. We will be enjoying our Thanksgiving with family. We'll be having some of our low-carb side dishes as well as some of the traditional Thanksgiving dishes so that everyone has the food that they love for Thanksgiving dinner. Before the video's done, I thought that I would go ahead and share with you what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my relationship with the Lord and Jesus, my Savior. I love and am thankful for my church family. And I am so thankful for my entire family, my husband, my children, my grandchildren, and all of our other relatives. I'm absolutely so thankful for family. I would love to hear what your favorite dishes are for Thanksgiving dinner, and if you'll be including any low carb or low sugar items in your Thanksgiving dinner. And I'd also love to hear what you're thankful for this Thanksgiving. I wish all of you a very happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.